You've reached the Surface Chat. I'm Mandy Jones, and you don't know what I did to get here. I don't know what you did to get here, but I'm glad we're here. It's episode 10 of this show, and I was on a hiatus. Life's been lifing, as the kids say. So quite a lot has gone down, but we're back with a guest who's been on the show before, so I was super excited about this because I re-listened to the episode that she was on earlier today, and I was cracking up because she's a great gal, and we covered a lot of ground last time. So we'll touch upon that in when I bring her on. But I just wanted to say today is July 22nd. The show is filmed live from my home in Long Island, New York. If you're in Suffolk or Nassau County, New York, come down to a comedy show. Find me online. Find a flyer. Come down to a comedy show. Say hi. Say you saw this fucking show. And that's about it. This show's all about surface level questions, and we're just going to keep it short, and hopefully these are questions that make you think / you reuse next time there's a downbeat at a party. And I just wanted to say this show is brought to you by the Adirondack Walking Stick Company. I have one right here in the photo, or in the frame. It's not a photo. Right in the frame here, made by my good friend Justin Struggle McDonald. He was actually the first podcast I was ever on, and he was trained by a magician in the woods, we'll say, on how to make those things. So if you're interested, DM me, we can get you an Adirondack walking stick. I know people who have them and changed their life. So without further ado, before I lose you over here, I'm going to bring on my friend and now yours, a return guest, Miss T Forte. Tanya.
Hey. I'm interested in a magic stick.
Yeah? I got the magic stick.
Yeah.
I did not know that's where this is going to start, but I like it. That's actually a fucking really good song, and I listen to that song at least every 6 months.
It's a catchy tune for sure.
It's dirty as all hell, too.
I don't want to read into it.
That's one of the ones like you can't listen to like around the kids. It's just like
The kids have no idea.
yeah.
You know, like when you were kids, you used to listen to stuff like it was right over your head.
I wish I could do an elephant noise because my aunt loved the Missy Elliott song with the elephant noise. If you got a big.
It was.
She thought that like she was like horrified / loved it, and
It was appropriately placed.
Can you do an elephant noise?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at with it.
I didn't really get the best training with the elephants.
Honestly, that probably would be a good practice. People do the laugh therapy. Have you seen this?
No, I'm not familiar
Really?
with it. Well, I mean, like laughter is medicine.
Wait, I didn't plan this at all, but do you want to do it? Because we can. So it's
yeah, I mean, let's do it.
You end up fake laughing to get started, but because you are fake laughing, you end up actually laughing.
See, that's interesting because laughter releases tension, but
Yeah.
only like in the most like purest, authentic form.
So I swear to God, people, we did not practice this. Do you wanna?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you want? We'll loosen up.
I will try anything once.
So this is probably going to sound a little annoying to the people listening, but let's laugh along at home with you and your pets
Just
or whatever.
like let out a.
Well, you just like
This is deranged.
You end up start at the end there. Though I actually caught a real one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how long we should let this go on for.
Well, and the other thing that's before we get to the questions is, do you want to just teach me just a little lick, just something in Russian, like a word or just a quick turn of phrase?
Как дела?
Как дела?
Как дела?
Как дела?
Как дела?
Как дела?
It's like what's up. It's very informal.
all right. Как
yeah.
дела?
Как дела?
Как dela?
Yeah, if you want to add like something in there to, like a little jargon in there,
like a mama. Like a mamacita.
I don't know. I only know curse words. Don't ask me anything appropriate.
That's what I was gonna say because they would teach me like Korean and college.
Just the practical things, right?
But yeah, exactly. Hey, give me a kiss, and I think I know some other things.
Cough up the money.
Yeah, exactly. All these sorts of things.
I'm not paying this bill.
Yeah, the important stuff. Get out of my face. No, I don't remember any really much at all. But I'll remember that.
Coq de l'Âne, which you almost forgot. It's okay.
That I'll remember, though. All right, so let's just get into it. Funnel cake or Zeppelis?
Zeppelis. I lived on Mulberry Street for a good portion of my 20s, so definitely Zeppelis. I had a Zeppeli stand parked right downstairs for
nice.
the entirety of San Gennaro feast. So.
Yeah, we used to we used to live in St. James, and the St. James Pizzeria that's not there anymore. The guy would give us free Zeppelis, and Glenn said the other day, he was like, we would live off them for like a week. He'd give us like 20 Zeppelis, and it'd be like,
every culture
3
has
or 4 a day.
Every culture has its own version of a Zeppeli. You know,
Yeah.
like a leftover dough that they just kind of like sweeten.
Oh, is that what it is? Leftover. That
Probably.
makes sense.
I mean, it's probably like leftover pizza dough, right?
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
mean, I'm no expert on pizza, but I know a guy who is.
I don't know if this is true. I think it's true. Oh no, mate! I don't know if it was on Drunk History, or it might have been Modern Marvels. This might be true. It was cookies. The reason they started making cookies was because the bakers would want to know if the oven was hot enough, so they'd throw a little batter on there instead of putting a whole cake on there. Just a little cookie taster.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
think that is definitely true. You could definitely tell people that. So. Okay, and when I rewatched our last episode, you were like, I felt bad because you were like, oh, I like brushed up on questions. Like I was like watching your other
I thought I had to study. I didn't know.
And I went completely off course. So I want to do a couple of my traditional questions.
I'm
already studied. You're all ready. What's your favorite bird?
I'm no ornithologist, but yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw a blue jay.
Ooh.
And
nice.
they're very unique in their just like disposition and how they behave.
Oh yeah,
I studied it.
Aggressive.
Yes, they are. He came in very aggressive at me, or not at me, but like close by me. So I observed his behavior.
The blue jay.
Yeah.
I think of my grandfather went by the name Jay.
Mm.
So when I see the blue jay, I'm like, yeah, that's ode to Granddaddy. But yeah,
territorial and vocal and
yeah. No, I've gotten really into birds later in life. Last 10 years, like my golden years.
In your retirement.
Basically. Speaking of which, there was a gardener snake in our office today.
A gardener's what?
Gardener snake. I don't know if that's really.
Snakes.
Is it gardener or is it gardener? Gardener snake.
Well, yeah, like those little tiny ones.
Yeah, I mean,
that are common to our region.
Like, it was around my boss's computer wire. It was like,
oh, he just kind of like intertwined himself in there with the equipment.
I was like, I would have went home for the day. I would have just. That's it for me.
Do you know
I'm working from home from now on.
You know much about it? I mean, that's as good of an excuse as any.
I don't know.
Escape.
That's what I want to know. I'm like, I want to know how it got in. They're like, could it have came from? Because like we do have a warehouse, but that's like all the way in the back. Total opposite side of the building. So
yeah, it's bizarre, especially if your like office is on the 4th floor.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies, and this time of year, just like the fucking earwigs. I don't like killing things, but.
I've been working in the city. I've been seeing a lot of rats.
Oh, yeah. You know that Chicago has like the highest number of like rat sightings out of like all the U.S. cities, and someone was like, "Yeah, it's only because like New York, we don't fucking narc every time we see a fucking rat. They're almost like unreported.
They're almost like pets now. I mean, like people have pigeons as pets. It's like more and more common. I mean, I feel like people will make anything into a pet as long as it provides them comfort.
I almost have like a moral dilemma with the whole pet thing. I'm almost like, is it really right to be fucking trapping and
any animal for that matter.
No, seriously, even like cats and stuff.
I was opposed to a goldfish.
Yeah.
I did not. I felt really badly. We had a goldfish trapped, and it turned out to not even be a goldfish because it outgrew its tank. It was a koi. They sold us.
Oh my God.
They sold us a goldfish.
Holy shit.
We had two initially. We went on vacation, and one like jumped out of the tank and like wanted to escape so badly.
Oh my God, that was my mom's goldfish would do
it
that.
Took the opportunity while we were gone to escape, and so then a year later I was like, we were thinking about going on vacation, and I said we should really release Timmy into the wild. Like we don't want to come back to see the goldfish or
God.
now the koi flopping around, and
God.
no, he never made it. He never made it. We came back from vacation. We were going to release him after the vacation, and he never made it. Someone forgot to insert one of those things that they would feed up.
The kids.
It's terrible.
Oh my God! No, it was the goldfish from I wanted to say Willy Wonka, but Dr. Seuss. He cannot be here while your mother was out. He's like jumping out of the. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I am familiar with Dr. Seuss. I mean, that's like
the Cat in the Hat. The
sure.
Actual. Have you seen the live action with Mike Myers?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just like.
Not that I remember any of it.
Oh, okay. No, the goldfish is always like out of his bowl. So.
Yeah. Did he have a name or like any special
I don't know.
It's a good trivia question.
Yeah. My mom's goldfish trivia question was Mozart, and he was suicidal. He would jump out of his fucking.
So this isn't an isolated incident. I shouldn't feel bad.
No, because my brother was like 17, and my mom came home from work, and she goes to say hi to my brother, who's like 17, 16, and he's like, he's like, Mozart was like on the floor. She was like, what? And she like threw the fish in the water, and he lived.
Oh.
We were like, so he was at least like on the floor for like 20 minutes. Like
it's hard to say if it was a happy story or not, because he probably did not want to be back in captivity.
Yeah, no, so then my mom would keep a piece of mail just on top of his bowl to keep him in there.
We have a nature preserve over by our house, and it's polluted with koi fish because they're not native to the region, and people just get goldfish
and what they dump them,
and then they release them. Yeah, they dump them. So now it's like a giant koi pond.
So then what comes, the egrets?
I don't know. Yeah, they have no natural predators, so it's like, but they also are sort of like stuck in the pond.
It's the osprey too. The osprey eat the koi because
it works out for everybody. In the
one
end.
day I was like, osprey are a good sign because it means if there's osprey around, it means there's a good like ecosystem.
Sure.
And
federally protected lands.
One of the technicians was like, yeah, except if you have wrote in the chat. He's like, yeah, except if you have a koi pond, because they hunt them. And the egrets, I'm pretty sure too, and they're sketchy because they like look like they're like grown men. Have you seen them?
Egrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
they're like, some of them are really tall.
Actually, a friend of mine took me to a really interesting place. It was like at dusk, they all were descending back to their respective trees. Cool. And they were just like sort of like positioned all across the foliage, and it was really beautiful and serene and just magical.
Yeah.
It's really best kept secret, of living here.
When we're off air, I want to know where I'm going. I really want to go to apparently in like April, May, if you go to Central Park, you can see all wild birds because the birds that are migrating know about New York City, and they're like, we'll stop there on our route. And some of them never seen humans before. And they like know what humans are and are like, oh yeah, you can like take my picture. Like they're like friendly with humans, even though I'm like, that's so interesting. I want to fucking.
Are you sure they're not the escapees from the zoo? Because if they're friendly,
they did studies.
No, Jamaica Bay is over in southern Queens where I grew up by, there's a huge migratory path there.
Okay.
And it's because it was surrounded by salt water, obviously Jamaica Bay and all the water from the ocean is salt water, but there was part of it that was like sort of encapsulated and protected by, by earth.
Okay.
And it was fresh water.
Oh, interesting.
So there were like all sorts of like birds descending
cool.
upon there until I want to say like Hurricane Sandy or the one prior to it, and it destroyed it. And ever since then, I guess the numbers have been dropping since it's not like really a sanctuary anymore.
Yeah.
For the birds.
Yeah.
It's still called a sanctuary.
Yeah. No, it's sad.
On the highway, if you drive by, the sign still says sanctuary.
No, it's sad how stuff's...
No, maybe it's better for them. They discovered Central Park. I always try to look for the silver lining. More tourism back to New York.
They already saw that Jamaica Bay. They moved on to greener pastures. There's a really cute one of the kids' movies, Migration, about a family of ducks.
Is it a?
Is
it a cartoon?
Yeah, it's an animated, like computerized. Remember when they'd be like, "Oh, it's a computerized like animation."
Yeah, it's weird. It's also weird to me that Jamaica Bay and the airport JFK are so close because there's always incidents of like planes taking off and like birds ending up like inside the jets and stuff, and it's like they never think about these things.
Yeah, I know. Just can't you set up something? Well, I'm sure that didn't help the bird lands either. I'm sure the airplane just being loud alone.
For the birds.
The noise pollution
for the birds.
Yeah. Well, another interesting thing about birds is the birds that live in the city, because it's loud. They found that the birds that lived in like the countryside were more receptive to their babies crying.
They could actually hear them.
Yeah.
You can't hear it through all the honking.
Yeah, exactly. You're not as like, all right, I gotta go get my kid food. You got like the distraction.
So one time, I'm sorry to stay on this bird topic, but I actually have a funny story. I have a funny story.
The show's about birds, guys. If you don't like
sorry,
it,
you just like tune off. Like we don't care. My apartment building used to overlook Jamaica Bay, and all the we could see all the planes in formation like every 3 minutes landing. But one thing that happened, a bunch of parakeets escaped one time. I think they weren't allowed to be imported, and maybe they didn't want to get caught for the contraband of these birds, so someone released them or they escaped. But they all ended up on my windowsill.
Oh my god!
And like couples of them, because we were like the highest point, on top of a hill, top floor, and there were like 10 couples, and they came back every year.
Oh my god!
To our windowsill.
Oh my god!
And it's like always. They might have started to reproduce. I can't remember, but it was like a famous incident. You might want to look it up and verify this information.
You totally have some poetic freaking material there.
Sure.
Get on it. All right. What's your favorite flower?
I like the fragrant ones.
We have a lilac.
Peonies and I don't like the place stinking up of flowers like a funeral joint, but
yeah.
But something
sometimes they just smell like wet.
Yeah, but sometimes you walk by and
the lilies smell really nice.
They have these like little white ones, and they're like the most fragrant things, like magnolias and stuff like that. Just like it's in the atmosphere.
Yeah, roses too have a nice velvety smell. I would like to do some blind smelling.
Okay. Test my olfactory senses.
Next time you come over. We're not filming weirdos. We're just gonna do it for our own. No, I would just be interested, like what I would be like even drawn to.
Oh yeah. Do you have a preference? Or?
I don't know. I'm not educated enough, so like I'm interested what I would come up with. We'll get back to you on that when we have the studies available. All right, Ritz with cheese or peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, the cheese is good, don't get me wrong, but if I had we're on a desert island. We each only get
just
one.
feels like a more substantial meal.
You think?
Yeah, and like
I don't know. The cheese.
Cheese is just like an hors d'oeuvre. Peanut butter is like
Okay,
protein.
Like
I guess.
yeah. Is that really what you think about when you choose your food?
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
okay, all right. No, some people are super. I try to be like, but I'm really probably not very good at that kind of thing. But I'm getting better with age.
It's those those years of wisdom are finally catching up with you.
Red grapes or green grapes or like black grapes that they have.
Like, you never see grapes with seeds anymore. I know I'm like evading the question.
No, but what you like the dark ones will have like a seed.
The original grapes. Like before, they started to become
so like the purple ones.
Like all these like GMO grapes. Like
but
I don't like GMO grapes.
Not blueberry ones. What are they called? The
cotton candy.
Cotton
candy. I knew you were gonna say that.
They're like this big, dude. They're
so good. They're so good.
Those are like candy.
They're addicting. They are. They basically are.
But wait, so what you're envisioning like a purple grape?
Like a purple, like a deeply rich.
Yeah, like you can't even see through it.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, but then like there's also like a ton of like seeds in them, and
okay.
It's like an actual it's a mission to like consume fruit, Like remember you had to work for it, you had to like peel stuff. Actually, it wasn't always like prepackaged in plastic.
Yeah, the good old days. Well, do you eat a kiwi? Do you eat the skin of a kiwi?
No.
See, that's how I was like. I didn't eat kiwi until I was like 19 years old.
Or you just bite into that furry thing?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't like the texture.
No,
it would be like eating a mouse. Like.
No, try it. It's good. Honestly, I won't even cut it. I literally just like bite it like an apple.
Never tried that before.
Yeah, that I've tried. I never had kiwi any other way. That was the first way I tried kiwi. So that's how it was like introduced to me.
What about all those like exotic fruit, like that you wouldn't even know how to eat them?
Well, like what?
Like when you're walking on Canal Street and they're selling all these like like star fruit and.
Yeah. Oh, and what's the other one? Jackfruit.
Yeah, like they're
people are like, oh, you can make it taste like ribs or like whatever. It's like what?
Yeah, I have.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do and I don't at the same time.
Yeah, no. Apparently, it's really good at absorbing the flavor of whatever you put it on. I don't know if it's really ribs. Just people say they dress it up. I don't know. I probably only had pomegranate like a couple times in my life.
Pomegranate holds a lot of significance.
In what way?
I don't know. Greek mythology, all that sort of stuff.
Oh, but also, I just listened to the short history of Greek
I've been
mythology.
like obsessed with it.
Wait, so tell me about pomegranates. Just something.
Something about it. I want to say like maybe Persephone.
Okay.
Had something to do with eating it.
Okay.
And maybe something.
Do you remember what happened?
Maybe blood.
Okay.
Got mistaken for pomegranate juice and.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's all sorts of like myths and legends about fruit.
Okay.
It's the topic of my next.
Oh, okay. That was one of my questions. Is that something you're working on?
What's that?
Anything? So wait, this is something you're interested in.
In fruit?
Fruit mythology.
Fruit mythology, yes. I have a particular interest in fruit mythology.
Okay, I actually am getting interested now too. Anything about mangoes in there? Or?
No, just we're.
How do those ladies have the sweetest mangoes on the fucking street?
They let them ripen.
And they have like paprika on there or something else. What do they put on there?
I've never gone to those. I've never gone to those street ladies.
Really? First of all, I was like, how do they have like Slurpees always? They'll have like 5 Slurpees. I'm like, how are they not melted? First of all. So I never got the Slurpee, but
they shave the ice or something, probably like blocks of ice.
I don't know who's supplying these people. I don't know who's buying
ice
them,
suppliers.
But the mangoes, so freaking delicious.
I love all the new fruit that we've been introduced to over a lifetime. Like
what's some of the newer ones?
Well, like what you were just saying, all these other fruit that you mentioned, I had no idea about them.
I've been telling people I didn't really eat cherries growing up. I'm like, I think my mom might have been nervous about the seed.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You used to have to spit the seeds out.
Yeah, well,
like,
Glenn used to nanny for 4 kids, and the youngest was like 2 years old, and they'd be eating cherries, and I was like,
yeah, I mean, you know.
But if you show them when you're 2 years old, that's what you
part
do.
Of life, right?
It's actually probably a good skill to teach a kid, like how to be able to
discern
filter.
What you could swallow and what you can't bite. Sure. Kids these days are so soft.
No, seriously. But then I keep seeing there's like you put 5 cherries in it and you smash it down, and it's the seeds pop out.
I'm sure they have like a contraption on.
Yeah, I almost
on Amazon that you could purchase.
Yeah, I almost want to buy it for my friend. She's got the 2 young kids. I'm like, I want them to have cherries in their life. They can't have fucking seeds in their mouth. Have you ever sneezed with food in your mouth? And or if you want to talk about it, because I've had it. It's happened too recently, too many times. Too many fucking times. I'm like, why is this happening later in life? It's never happened.
Later in life.
One of the bad things that's now happening.
I must have, not that I could recall in recent memory. I did make people spit their beers out, like, you know.
But that's usually a fun thing. Spit takes are always good and fun.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like eating breakfast and having scrambled eggs in my mouth and sneezing.
Ooh, yeah, that must have been quite a hefty sneeze if you couldn't hold that down. And then you're disappointed because, like, you know, you really wanted to savor the bite.
I was taught in preschool, fucking sneeze into your elbow. So I still do that. And now I beg on my fucking fleece. Next question. Who's your I didn't see 5 yet, but who is your favorite character from Toy Story? And if it's, I was going to say Sabrina Carpenter. If it's Lola Bunny or whatever her name is, then that's fine.
Buzz Lightyear?
Oh, Buzz. See, I thought you might even say Bo Peep or something. I was like, she might not even go Woody or Buzz.
My son used to have, like, Buzz Lightyear as his, like, main dude.
Okay.
He used to call him his son. I don't know where that came
from. He my dude. All right. Okay, so it's a nostalgia thing.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like.
Okay.
No, because he also did some nifty things, like he helped them escape and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
Buzz. See, the thing is like
came to their rescue.
Woody can't stand Buzz, but Buzz is just being himself.
Right.
You know, like it's not like Woody's the one that has issues.
Woody's always complaining, man.
Well, yeah, and you can't just be happy that like Buzz and Andy have a thing going on. You know, if
Buzz
somebody you love somebody. I mean, that shouldn't really hurt you.
It's got that sense of optimism, you know, that we all desperately need in our lives.
I listened to the Randy Newman "Strange Things Are Happening to Me" song like.
I'm not planning to
more than I'd like to admit.
Thank God I don't have to go to any of those cartoon movies anymore.
Oh, I was like trying to go see 5 this weekend.
Oh, you're trying to?
We were trying to, but we ended up renting Obsession instead.
Did you enjoy that? Or?
It was honestly, it was worth talking about. Like, it was worth seeing.
The suspense is always good.
It was cool that like he wasn't the creep. That was cool because that would have been totally predictable. Like, as soon as the movie started, I'm like, oh, here we go, like, creepy guy story. And then it wasn't. So that was cool. I mean, you could still say it was a creepy guy story, I guess, but...
I mean, it's just creepy all around.
Yeah, it was good. It made me think. I definitely have been having some fucked up dreams. But what else is new? What year do you think Inspector Gadget first aired?
69.
Okay, see, I don't know the right answer, but I thought it was like when I was a kid.
Oh, you're just like it's a hypothetical question. There's no right answer. to any of these.
It's a feeling, okay? No, because I was like, I said to my friend, I was like, oh, did your like kids watch Inspector Gadget? Because her kids are like between like 10, 15, 20 years younger than me. Like,
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, and she's like, I watched Inspector Gadget as a kid, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Inspector Gadget like that. Like, I thought it was like, I don't know, 90.
90s. That's as far back as history goes these days.
Yeah, when
no one goes back beyond.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I traveled back to the 1980s and beyond. I
watched it in 1969. No, I don't know. I just had a feeling that it was more current.
See, I was gonna go around saying to people that I grew up in the 1900s, which isn't like really off, but like, it kind of sounds really cool, like that,
Last century.
Yeah, that it does. But because of the timing, I feel like there was enough history that I could still retain from like, the 60s and the 70s.
What do you mean?
Like, being from the 80s, like 60s and 70s were still being discussed and talked about.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like, no one talks about, like, people talk about maybe the 40s, but in a different kind of way. Like the Roaring 20s and,
I do find with the fashion, it's like a 20-year lag. On fashion, because right now they're doing all like the 90s stuff, like the big pants and like the like windbreaker, like that.
I just ordered myself a fresh funky pair of MC Hammer pants, which I'm gonna be. I know. I was like really bizarrely and oddly drawn to them, but I couldn't figure out why until I opened it up and someone made a comment about them and actually sang the song. An MC Hammer song, and I realized what I just did.
I want a pair of the big pants, but I'm afraid to buy online. I'm like, I gotta try them on.
Yeah, I call them my lounging pants because I do a lot of lounging recently.
Well, everybody is, apparently the girls, they're cutting their sweatpants into capris too. Like, you can cut your sweatpants into capris, and then you can go
to the beach.
Fucking post office.
To Capri?
That must have been my husband, but didn't it sound like the front door?
It could be an intruder.
He's just...
Oh.
No, it's upstairs. We're fine. No, sometimes the wind takes that, the outer door, and it sounds like fucking someone's coming in. Stew pickles or Chaz pickles?
Just pickles. Can it just be regular pickles?
Do you know what they are?
Other than having stew and Chaz, as a prefix, no.
So in the Rugrats, did your kids watch Rugrats? Did you watch the Rugrats?
I do. I am aware of the Rugrats. So the
dad, Tommy Pickles' dad, is Stu. He's like the inventor.
Oh, got it. So it's a character
with the purple
name.
hair. Yeah, and then Chaz Pickles, I think he's blonde, is Angelica's dad.
I know Angelica. She's got that voice.
Yeah. So if you don't really know the show or have like
this question has no relevance.
If you don't have a guttural reaction to this question, because I think people are gonna say Stu, but like Chaz, man, he fucking.
What was your fundamental difference?
Well, Chaz is like organized and not like a risk taker, and totally seeming obsessed with the mom. I'm pretty sure he's like totally just always like the mom's kind of always bitching him around, whereas Stu's more of like a free spirit.
That's definitely me.
Yeah. And he's an inventor. So.
Totally me.
Yeah, that would be your guy. Macaroni salad or potato salad, and do you have any recipes you want to share?
Potato salad all the way.
I don't know if I've ever really even eaten potato salad.
I make like the world's best potato salad.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm Russian, enough said.
Oh,
like we know potatoes.
That a thing? Oh, okay.
No, we just know like Germans, Russians. I mean Irish, I guess. Like no potatoes.
But Irish can't cook.
But they know potatoes.
Yeah.
If there's like one thing they know, intimately.
Okay, potatoes have issues with themselves, but yeah, drinking issues. Okay, so what is there anything that you want to share with us that people should be doing with their potato salad? Is it the potato you start with? I mean,
potatoes an essential ingredient. Yes. I throw.
What kind of potatoes? The little purple ones?
No, they have to be like the hefty,
like an Idaho potato?
brown ones, but not with like too thick of skin. Like you don't want dirt like on the skin.
Okay.
You want like a nice young fresh potato, something that hasn't aged yet. I don't know. No, just like a nice potato, a fresh potato, a good potato. None of those like spuds.
And I'm not even joking around. And then what? You boil the potatoes?
Like a lot of potatoes, like recently they have like green stuff on them. It's like you should really be like picking out a perfect potato is an art form in itself. Like it starts with the right potato.
Do you ever smell the potatoes? Because I know people smell fruit to see when it's ready. The potatoes.
You don't want it to be soft.
Okay.
Just want it to be like
Tweet.
nice.
But not
eggs.
hardened like it'd been through a fucking war.
You want eggs. You want eggs in your potato salad too.
All right. See, so you do have like.
It's sort of like egg/potato salad. I throw in bacon. It's just a full meal.
Oh, bacon.
Chives.
There you go. We're gonna talk more about that.
Yeah.
You're putting dishes away. Does the mouth of the glass go up or down?
Away, like after it dried already.
Yeah, like in the
yeah,
cupboard.
just like
Like how you drink it. Or
yeah,
like
just
face
like that.
down.
Yep, just like that. Do you know what? I don't have drinking glasses.
What do you use? Mugs?
Jelly jars.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
We used to have those at my house. I guess they all broke over the years.
That's the beautiful thing about jelly jars. It's a never-ending supply of glass.
Yeah.
And
well, wait, do they still make the glass ones?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Was it
Welch's? I get that jelly for a reason. And it's like, you ever get into a fight and throw dishes around, you purposely try to throw like a glass at your spouse and it just bounces right up. It doesn't even break. They're indestructible. No, I'm just kidding. I don't throw dishes around.
Well, that's why I like the cast iron.
I went to a really cool brunch spot one time and I saw they were serving water out of jelly jars and I just thought it was a really cool idea.
Yeah, no, it's cute. We have all different like random. We go to when we're at the thrift store or whatever and just grab whatever, all mismatched. That one's actually my cousin had made those up for the family reunion, the one that you're drinking out of, and it's got an Irish saying.
Drink up? What's the saying?
I don't know what it says on there. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong.
I'm too drunk to read
this.
this.
I'm just gonna pretend I don't. I can't read it. I don't have the butts on. Do you know about the hamburger button?
The hamburger button?
Do you?
I'm stumped. No.
Okay, no. So I didn't know what it was at first either, but I'm gonna tell you now. When you're on like a website and they'll have like the 3 lines, sometimes it's 4. That like when you hover over it or select it, like multiple, like the menu will come up. Like if you're on a website and like they have like the 3 dots usually, but it'll be 3 lines.
Yeah, they still have websites.
Yeah, well, when you're on the World Wide Web, that's the hamburger.
The internet.
Can you walk away from a microwave with time left on it? Like, I'm saying, like, all right, you put it in for 5 minutes, it's done after 3, there's 2 minutes on there. Can you walk away?
I don't own a microwave.
Really?
Yes.
Do you make tea? How do you make tea?
I do it the traditional way. I boil water.
What about
I steep the
heat
leaves.
Up leftovers? Do you have a toaster oven?
I do. I'm a maven.
Okay.
I'm a maven on the toaster oven. Anything you want cooked.
Are you also going to tell me that you're an air fryer person? Because if you don't have a microwave and you're an air fryer person, I don't know.
No, just a toaster oven. That's all you need.
Yeah,
that's all anyone needs.
I honestly, you're not wrong about that. But what about microwave popcorn?
No, just popcorn.
You just don't need popcorn?
No, we do. We pop it.
Oh.
The old-timey way.
Really?
Yeah. We churn our butter. We milk our cows.
I was just going to say.
What do you call it? A Luddite.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
What do you mean? We had a whole discussion about this on the last episode.
That's just why I don't remember. I don't remember. All right, no, forget it.
I shun technology.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't. I'm pretty good with technology, but
I could never. I don't like all these cars on the road, and they're all like, they're all basically like traveling offices now. It's like I'm a purist. I just like if I'm driving a car, I like to focus on the road. And
did you watch that movie about the end of the world where they go out to Montauk, leave the world behind? Do you watch scary movies or horror?
Sure. Yeah. No. That plot sounds familiar.
Did you?
And then what happened?
Well, just at one part, all the road cars are just fucking. All the like Teslas or whatever they are, they're all like piled into each other
on the side of the road,
because they were all just like programmed to go back to the dealership or wherever the fuck that.
Yeah.
And then the alarm, the whatever the fuck happened.
Well, there's also I noticed like driving on the road, a car that is not driven by a human and is like on autopilot. You could clearly tell like the style of driving, is not. Like you predict human behavior, you know what to anticipate. You know when someone is going to cut you off. But with these cars, they just go at a steady rate. They're not really factoring in like other moving parts of traffic.
No, exactly. And
so
what does it do if it's? Oh well, that's another movie too. The fucking iRobot, where it's like, are you gonna save there's a fucking. The car goes underwater and it's like, do you save the driver or do you save like the kid like that's drowning? And the robot made a fucking choice and he's like, that's not the choice the human would have made. I might be telling the story wrong, but like that was like essentially like the fucking. But seriously, something like that, you're gonna hit into a wall or you're gonna hit into this other wall. Does the car drive you into, or you're gonna hit a moving car or you're gonna hit a wall? What's the car gonna drive you into?
Yeah.
Like, the car is less impact, like, than a fucking wall, but, like, but should you be driving into another vehicle with a person in it? No.
Yeah, like, the decision-making on behalf of machines is different than, like, our human intelligence, so, I don't know, it feels like all these movies are sort of preparing us for the world of machines dominating over humanity.
Yeah, I don't know. Art imitates life / people definitely get like inspired by movies too. Like we watched this whole documentary or like mini series, whatever. It was all about inventions and technologies that came from they were all inspired by Star Trek. Like Star Trek would like show technology that wasn't available yet.
Ahead of its time.
Yeah, and then nerds would fucking figure out how to
no, I think it's because
do the thing.
The technology was probably already in the works, and whoever the writers were.
That too. But they were saying no. Some of the stuff they really were just like fucking
like flip phones and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then they basically exactly. We figured it out. So I don't know. It was pretty interesting. I think it was one of those fucking History Channel specials.
Modern Marvels.
We told my mom we watch Modern Marvels like every night. She's like, "Oh, is that a superhero show?"
No,
DC and Marvel. I'm like, she's not wrong for that. Honestly, Modern Marvels. I actually really enjoy Modern Marvels. I learn stuff.
I do too. I'm a total nerd.
I really do. Sam Cooke or Otis Redding?
Come on, you're gonna make me pick. No, I can't. I can't.
All right, that's fine.
I mean, Sam Cooke. But Otis Redding is so great. I mean, I know. I mean, like Sam Cooke had like a social message, but Otis Redding is like all like just like raw emotion.
Yeah, I honestly think there's a couple of versions that they both do of stuff, and I'm like, I think Otis Redding might be better.
I think Otis Redding a little bit for me too, because he's just like such a, I don't know, he's like wears just like soul out for the world to see.
Do you like jelly donuts?
I love jelly donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
More than a Boston cream?
Nothing from Boston for me.
Oh, that a girl. Yeah, see, okay, so no, I'm not a jelly donut person. So
If not a Berliner.
What's that?
Know. It's a really bad reference to jelly donut.
I don't know.
It was like,
so
it was a historical reference.
I'll get it in years from now. Is jelly donut more preferable than like a cannoli?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. See, I don't really like cannolis.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
I mean, any kind of fried dough is probably not the best for you.
But like, it's not soft enough. I like soft. Like soft treats. Other than like a Tate's cookie. You ever have those?
Yeah, they're right here from Southampton's
this is
original
true.
location.
This is true.
What is Tate's like? Your
No, you know what?
Your golden standard for cookies?
No,
or?
the cookie that I've really been liking, which is the soft cookie. The I believe it's Pepperidge Farm. Yeah, they even have like the little white bag.
I know where you're going with
Montauk.
macadamia.
I know those are good too, but those are it was a little crispy, but not crispy like not like a Tate's. It wasn't like it was like a mid crisp, and you're getting angry.
No. Is it just chocolate? Why am I? No, is it just?
No, it is. Yeah, no, but it's a chunky chip.
It's chunky chip,
and
right.
it's just they're so soft.
Yeah,
but they don't.
I like the ones that crumble.
I was just gonna say they don't crumble.
A good cookie should crumble.
You can snap it, but it doesn't fucking fall apart. Oh, those Montauk cookies. I believe it's Pepperidge Farms. If anybody wants to send me stuff, that's what you can send me. It's on my wish list. It's on my wish list.
A basket of cookies.
I mean, this is kind of negative, but I guess we'll still read it. What was the last thing that went bad in your fridge?
It's stinking up the whole kitchen.
Well, just like you're like, I can't even believe, or like something you felt bad, maybe that, because like we'll have stuff that we like sometimes, and we feel bad that it goes bad.
Yeah.
Once again, this is a negative one. You don't have.
I mean, like like sometimes you, I get like lettuce, thinking I'm gonna be healthy and eat salad all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I look at it like 3 weeks later, it's all like brown and wilted.
But sometimes it's not good to begin with.
Yeah. Probably not.
Every once in a while, we'll get something, and then we really are not that into it, and then we're like, it really wasn't even that good when it was fresh. I gotta go out of order because I gotta know the answer to this one. Who's your favorite character on Gilligan's Island?
Is it Marianne or Ginger?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Marianne. Aw.
I never got that show. I mean, like,
I mean, what's there to get? They're gonna use coconut phones and never get off the island.
Yeah, it's just like.
I mean, and the skipper was so mean to Gilligan, which is like unnecessary too.
Yeah, I just like they could have left if they wanted to.
Yeah, they totally had the resources, not the resources, but they had the wherewithal. And honestly, in like every episode, they're dealing with other humans. That's
what I'm saying.
There's like fucking I'm gonna use the wrong word here.
Like so much.
There's like savages like in every episode.
There's so much of their effort went into focusing on outfits, and it's like if they only put that much effort into trying to find their way back home, they could have like made it already.
Oh my god!
It's all these schemes and like twists and turns and.
Well, yeah, and like I said, a lot of interaction from like tribes people and just outside forces. What's a piece of clothing you wish you still owned?
Overalls.
Yeah.
Like, talk about the ultimate loungewear. There's like, for a minute, like overalls were, a trending fashion item, not just for pregnant women and toddlers. Like people were actually wearing them for a while, like on the hip hop scene. I don't know if you remember that.
I had a pair of overalls not too long ago, maybe like 22, something like that. Because I had it when I was a kid.
Totally just dated myself by my fashion statements.
But the thing about them, the reason I got rid of them again, is because you if you're in like the public bathroom or whatever. First of all, you gotta take the whole thing down.
Yeah, it's like a onesie.
And then it's like gonna, get on the floor or like touch stuff?
I mean, no, a onesie's more practical.
Well, that's another one too. They're like, you're just on the bowl with
the worst are, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about? The jumpsuits.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I kept seeing those on Amazon thinking they're going to be cute. And I'm like, don't buy it.
Gosh,
it's not cute.
I totally bought into that cuteness factor. I own so many of them. And I was just like, and every time I go out and then I'm like, oh, geez, like, what was I thinking? It's like, you know, it's like good for a couple of hours, but like as into the wee hours
of
the night.
A bathing suit out
It's like so cumbersome.
Oh, because it's a commitment.
Yeah.
Well, then if you're gonna have like a hoodie on or something, then it's like take the hoodie off so that you can fucking pee.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it. One in every color for every day of the week and doing all my other stuff. That's what I do a lot of times. I'll like get rid of stuff because I'm like, this is never me again. And then I'm on Etsy like, how can I rebuy? When you eat mac and cheese, we're doing a lot of food questions. When you eat mac and cheese, fork or spoon?
It's like one of those like luncheonette things, like a spork you'd probably need.
Okay.
Like, you know, poke them at first and then scoop them up later.
Because I'm like a fork, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But some people, I don't know.
Are you, do you indulge in like chopsticks? Or are you like
I do not
crafty that way?
I can't. I'm not crafty that way. Like, I've been to Japan and they would just hand me a fork. They would just
really?
They saw me.
Is that insulting to you when someone does? I get so insulted when someone hands me a fork in a restaurant.
See,
like
that's the thing is Glenn is like, it's bad because like you've been to Japan, you should not use chopsticks. I'm like, they would see me and they would bring me a fork. Like,
at least put a rubber band over the two sticks and help you learn.
I do have a kid set where they're connected, and every once in a while I'm like, I'll eat my ramen with those. I'll practice. One day, I don't know, maybe I'll be 90 and I'll be eating at the table with my... I would also use like a fork for ice cream cake though.
Sure, that makes sense. A fork is practical for anything.
Yeah.
You know why forks were invented? I mean, before that...
No, please tell me.
I mean, before that, we'd eat food with our hands.
You know, I just heard allegedly that...
Allegedly.
Eating with your hands was... When we would eat with our hands, we would touch the food, and our fingers would send signals to your stomach.
Tactile, yeah.
That you know, you get ready, we got food coming. And they said now that we eat with silver, once again, I don't know if any of this is true.
Now we eat with plastic.
Well, yeah, but if you eat with silver, that silver will still conduct the information the same way that
tactile.
Your hands will. And what do you say?
Like tactile, like a lot of tactile.
Oh, tactile.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had a word for the positioning of the hand.
A lot of
there was another, like he was saying, an Indian.
Yeah, a lot of cultures still eat with their hands.
Yeah, I forget what he was saying the word was, but that's what I thought you were. I was like, what was that? But I thought that was interesting. I don't know. I try to eat with my hand. Not really. I'm pretty much always like, I'll eat like a rib with a fork and fork.
Yeah, no, fork and knife is such a practical invention.
Yeah. So necessary. Do you ever wear hats?
It's so funny you should ask. I was just thinking, should I wear a hat to the show? I thought it was a bit much.
I guess I don't have to answer that question. Well, what kind of hat was it?
It was a straw hat that I acquired. It was like a cowboy, cowgirl. It was a cowgirl hat.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I know. My travels, when I was traveling earlier this month, is it this month? Yeah, it was still July, right?
Yeah.
I acquired a hat in my travels because I wanted to fit in with the Midwesterners.
Oh.
But as soon as I got to New York, it got this like everyone was like, I had to take it off like immediately. Like it was not right. It was not right. No, it was just like, you know.
They could sense that it wasn't.
Yeah, they could sense like, you know.
Wasn't you. You should have worn it.
Today. I have no occasion to wear it now.
I know. What the hell? This is it. Life is a party, man. All right, missed opportunity. Now we know. See, this is. I'm asking you this so you know. Wear the hat tomorrow. I'm going to the dentist. Wear it. I overheard at the dentist. I'll just do a bit with you. There's a guy. He goes, "Oh, what are we doing today?" Is what he's saying as they're taking him in the room. She's like, oh, we're doing a crown. He's like, I guess I'm going to be a king. I was like, how many times have they heard that one? Oh, thank God.
Professional humor.
Yeah, I was like, please. So there's a couple ways this can go. All right, let's do, what was your first car / car you learned to drive on?
Great question.
Okay.
First car. My very first car that I learned to drive on was a Volkswagen Rabbit.
Oh.
And I still drive Volkswagens to this day.
Nice.
Every car I've ever owned was a Volkswagen.
Oh, okay. Loyalist.
Yes.
Brand loyalist.
I think so. The brand loyalty deck that the company put out, the 100-page document, was based on my purchases throughout the years. They tapped into my profile.
Now that's not a no manual transmission.
Manual
right?
transmission.
Oh, yeah.
I was 12 years old. My dad taught me how to drive stick.
Very cool.
Yep.
Cool. No, I know how to drive manual too. It's a good. Glenn's mom and dad actually were like, you have to learn manual.
Yep.
They said, what if you're in the car with somebody who is driving a manual and they pass out? You need to drive the car. I'm like, what? First of all, why do they put that scary thought in your head?
It's a good scenario. Contingency.
Yeah. Now drive the car. Your friend fainted.
They don't make cars in manual anymore. It's just like,
yeah, they're like outlawing.
It's like a done deal.
Yeah, the car we have, it's like the last year that they're even doing like that fucking style because they're like, we're not making fucking gas guzzlers anymore.
They're opposite of gas guzzlers though. Like, they're like super conservative.
Yeah, well, the car that I have, I wasn't. That one's not. But yeah,
I thought you meant like manual transmission.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I feel like I drive, not that I would drive aggressive, but I just feel like it takes something off me, like gives me something to do. I'm like, oh, just 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour.
I like being an engaged driver,
Yeah,
like
that too.
I don't like to, like I thought, like you said, if you're not paying attention, you're like,
yeah, you're certainly not fucking looking for music and fucking texting in the manual.
I mean, you could.
It's not. I don't advise it.
You could if you wanted to.
Your favorite carnival ride?
Back to carnivals.
We're gonna start with carnivals. We're gonna end with carnivals.
I'll tell you what I don't like.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like those ones that go way up and down. It's just like nauseating.
Yeah.
I like the ones that spin really fast, like a centrifuge.
Okay.
Yes.
What about any of the games, like hitting a hammer on the fucking thing, or?
Well, I never play the
guns?
basketball ones. They're always rigged because the rims are always bent, or the ball's too big, or whatever. Then it's like the odds are against you.
Do you think is that true with them?
100%.
Yeah.
Never trust those carny folk.
Yeah. Well, the thing with I remember my parents always being like, "You don't need the dirty fucking." If I would want to win like a stuffed animal, they're like, it's fine.
I like the when you throw stuff.
Okay.
Like super accurate.
Yeah.
Good aim.
I know. The ever been to like a Renaissance fair where they do like they let you
Turkey legs.
You do axe throwing.
Oh, axe throwing.
Yeah, and also they also had like an old timey where you just hit a mallet just hits a bell.
Yeah, no, I always wanted to go to that one in Tuxedo Park, or
yeah,
somewhere.
that's the one I went to. Yes, my friend, she's like a Ren person.
Yeah, they should bring jousting back, like real jousting, not
like after work in the parking lot, cars. But you have to drive a manual transmission. That's the only rule. Your favorite black and white production? And I know you have
of
one.
What? Of like movies or
anything.
Like television shows?
Favorite black and white photograph? I was thinking like black and white movie. But it could be a production of a show.
So here's a strange thing. I never appreciated silent films. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's like the quintessential thing. You go and like you kind of like study the art form in film school.
Yeah.
and I just like wanted to graduate from film school straight to the movie set. I didn't even want to go to film school. I just wanted to work like on a movie set.
Yeah.
But now I've gotten a new appreciation for cinema. Not that there's such like few opportunities to actually appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you know, they have these great things where they play old movies with you know, piano like accompanying it, like
cool.
like a live piano, or someone comes in like a band and they do a score. And I've been like really into it, and you know, just like
over a silent movie.
Over a silent movie.
Cool,
yeah,
nice.
those like old school like avant-garde ones. Like I don't know, they're just like for the narrative and the storytelling.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch because they're so simple.
Right. Yeah, they didn't have to CGI to fucking.
Forget CGI. They barely had cue cards.
They had to fucking. And some of the stuff I'm still like amazed when they do stuff like the Charlie Chaplin where it is Charlie Chaplin where he's ice skating, and they like had it like. They were like moving a piece of paper around, and he's like just ice skating. And it looks like he's ice skating. I don't know if it's Charlie Chaplin. I don't know.
Maybe Buster Keaton. I don't know.
I'm really bad with stuff. I don't know. I know the like essence.
Charlie Chaplin had the little the Hitler mustache.
I don't know which one it was, but I'll look it up later. And I'll post it. And but he's it looks like he's ice skating or rollerblading or whatever on the side of a fucking building, and it's just amazing the way they just did it with like the
tricks.
Way they shot
it was
yeah,
all
exactly.
like visual
illusion,
tricks,
like an optical illusion.
Optical illusions, exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
That's what fascinates me about that era of filmmaking is because pretty much like, you know, now being a filmmaker, it's like going back to what it was like to be a filmmaker in those years. You have to be super you have to have like a lot of ingenuity, and you have to be super self-sufficient and, you know, self-driven, and like no one had the formula cracked back then, right? Because it was like all brand new, so whatever was being invented was just kind of like being done spur of the moment, or, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. Now
they were the pioneers.
Like, now everything, it's like anybody does anything and the whole world knows about it.
Or now everything's invented and reinvented and then ultimately forgotten and invented again.
I think they're going back to simpler stuff though, honestly. Like I didn't see it, but the new Seth Rogen movie, it's just like 4 people talking in a room the whole time. I'm like, oh,
can't wait to pay $20 to see that.
I heard it was that good, but
really?
I didn't see it, so don't judge me. We're at our hour. Was there anything you want to share that, like, how people can find you on the internet?
Absolutely not. Just find me.
All right. Well, when
you know where I am. You know where to find. Come find me.
Find her. When you're selling something, just tell me where to buy it, and I'll tell these people where to put their credit card information into. All right. Just that's all. Thank you so much for coming, dude. You're awesome. This was fun.
Are we still on, or?
Yeah, we're still on.
We're still on.
Yeah, but you got me out of we dusted off cleaning out my closet. No, I just completely I hadn't done anything in a while. I was, you know.
Well, welcome back. It's good to have you back.
It was really nice to be back with you. So, all right, guys. That's the show.
It's a wrap.